this is a realistic journey of what you should probably have at each age. I saw someone doing this for cars. We're going to do it for watches, right? And as I said, let's get straight into it. 18, you're broke. You just realized that you're trying to break out the system because it's a scam. Maybe you started your online business. Maybe you're just starting. So keep it simple, humble. Casio, right? No one's expected you to have a nice watch. You just stepped into the game. The fact that you even got a Casio or a little Michael Kors, you know, a couple £100, like maybe 100 quid, maybe less than that, £50, 20, like it doesn't matter. Why? Because no one expects you to have any money, right? You just started. 18, you're in the game. 19, tag. Get a little cheeky tag. What, set you back maybe a couple £100, £1,000, £2,000. Now you arrived, man. You started making money. Your business is scaling a little bit. You've made your first 5, 10 grand. You should have a couple grand to just spend on a little watch. Again, it keeps you smart, presentable. People know that you're a little bit more serious. They're taking you more serious. A tag, right? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too out there. Don't get too excited. Keep your feet on the ground. It keeps you working hard. It keeps you pushing to the next level. 20, Cartier de Santos now. At this point, you've arrived. You should have probably 5, 10 grand to spend on a watch. A skeleton version if you're feeling yourself. This is where now you're a bit of a businessman now. You're more than a bit of a businessman. You've arrived. You're serious, so you should have a serious watch to match. Yeah, Cartier de Santos, that should be it. 21 now is where we up the ranks. GMT Master, Datejust. Maybe a cheeky little Wimbledon. Spend 10, 15 grand. You should have that by now. You're 21. You're serious now. You've been in the entrepreneurial game for a couple of years. If you don't have, like, if you're not arriving, this is your starter watch, right? This is your entry level watch. If you're not going Hattons at 21, you're probably falling behind. Like, what are you doing, bro? 22, we're actually gonna not get a watch. The GMT Master is gonna do its due diligence. We're gonna keep grinding at 22, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, we want to keep our heads down so that we can go for the juggler at 23, which is your day dates. You should, if you're at 23, I got my day date at 22, guys. If you're at 23 and you don't have a day date, I don't know what you're doing. Things are going left. You need a day date. Probably if you're gonna maybe get a rose gold root beer, the one that's all go around, the 30 bag one. I'm talking about 30, 40 grand on a watch, guys. You should have that. You should have that at this point. 24 now is when we're up in the ranks. You know, you've been in the entrepreneur space for a minute now. You should be now looking at your Pateks, your APs. If you don't have an Patek or AP at this stage, something's gone wrong somewhere along the line. You should be looking to, now you're shopping, I mean, what we're talking about, 100 bags, right? 80, 90 bags. I mean, you should have enough money at this point at 24. And then 25, if you're not shopping in now the Richard Mille, but now you've probably got a little relationship with your jewelers. They give you a couple good deals. You should probably be looking at the Richard Milles. And if by 26 you're not looking at, like, if you're not wearing a Richard by 26, you failed.